Hey dolls! Okay, it is update time. I need to sit down and talk to you guys for a minute because things have been very, very hectic and we haven't really talked in a while. So, let's see. I don't even know where to start. I should have made a list. Drawing a blank. I guess I will start with my mom. A lot of you guys have been asking, how's your mom doing? How's everything going with that? I hadn't really talked about it too much. I tweeted about it once or twice. But my mom just recently had cataract surgery. It seems like there's one thing after another, after another, after another. My mom was pretty much going blind and she had to have cataract surgery. The actual process was really short and awesome, but our family is like the 1 in a million. If there's like 1 in a million% chance that something is going to go wrong, it usually happens with my family. So, long story short, I'm not going to get into too much detail with it, but with her first eye, she saw like a shadowy arc in the side. So with the second eye, they decided to do a lens reposition in the process of the surgery itself. And if she came out of that with no arc, they were going to go back in and fix the first eye. So she had her second eye done and she does not see an arc there. So they are going to go in and redo the first eye. So she has to have the same surgery done again. So, there's that. And she's also scheduled for another bladder surgery on the 1st of December. So by the time you guys see this, it'll be pretty soon. Let's see, what else? It just seems like there's one thing after another, after another. My hair is like really gross today. Yeah, I'm fully aware. Definitely need to do something about that. But anyway, I am going to be off to my mom's eye doctor with her so she can get the 1-week follow-up on her second eye, the one that they did. They have it's crazy how the process works, but they do the eyes 1 week apart from each other. And with each eye, you have to have a next day follow-up appointment to make sure everything's going smoothly, and then you have to have a 1-week follow-up appointment, and then you have to have a 1-month follow-up appointment. So it's, you have one eye done, go in the next day for kind of like a post-op type thing, and then the next week later you have the 1 week of the first eye, kind of like a post-op checkup, and then they do the surgery on the second eye, kind of like same day. And then the next day you go in for the post-op of the second eye, and then a week later you go in for the post-op of the second eye. And then a month later you go in for full checkup on both eyes. Well, she's gonna have to have the first one redone, so we're probably gonna have to schedule more appointments after today. But yeah, bladder surgery, she's going to be having Botox in her bladder. She has had 2 or 3 bladder surgeries in the past, and she has Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis as well, but she has always had bladder issues. She literally has to pee every 5 minutes. It doesn't matter where we're going, what we're doing, she always has to know exactly where the bathroom is because it's very constant, and we always have to make stops. If we go on road trips, we have to make stops every bathroom, literally every bathroom along the highway or freeway. If we're taking a road trip, we have to stop. But that's been going on for quite some time now, so I'm pretty much used to it. But they're going to do injections of Botox in the bladder. It's this new thing that they're doing, and they do have to put you under anesthesia, local anesthetics. They have to put you under anesthetics. Anesthetic. It's one of those words that is hard for me to say on command. But anyway, they're gonna be putting her under anesthesia. There we go, I said it right that time. And so they put her to sleep. Pretty much, they put her to sleep. And they're gonna inject her in 20 different places with Botox. And goodness forbid, if all goes properly and well, she won't have to pee every 5 minutes. But if things go wrong, she's going to have to self-catheter for, it could be however long until she can basically pee on her own. So that's gonna be a struggle. It was this time last year during the holidays. You guys know that she had both of her neck surgeries, and then the holiday before that we were dealing with her breast cancer and chemo and all of that. Excuse me. So yeah, holidays are always very fun and eventful with my family. I don't really know what else to say about that. Let me set you guys over here because I think this might actually be better. There we go. Now I don't have to like look down. But anyway, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, yeah, so as far as my mom goes, that's what we're up to with her. That's what she's been going through. Just more stress and drama, stress and drama, stress and drama. I did go out of town for Thanksgiving. You guys may have seen my posts on my Instagram and stuff. It was very hectic. It was very chaotic. I did not vlog because that was vacation and I was taking a time away from, like, you know, my everyday life to kind of just relax and stuff. I ended up going with my mom, my aunt, and my boyfriend. And I'm trying to find something, but I can't find it. I may have left it. I think, no, it's right here. I use rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip to clean off the gem of my piercing after I do my makeup, because I get makeup all over it. So, fun fact, in case you guys wanted to know about that, then it kind of fixes the stone or the gem and makes it shiny again, and it's not all caked in makeup. But I did go on vacation and we got sick. We decided that we were going to eat at this awesome buffet that my mom and I ate at last time I went to this place out of town, and we decided to go there for Thanksgiving dinner because they had the turkey and the mashed potatoes and gravy and the corn and everything that you would typically have at a Thanksgiving dinner they had there. So we were like, okay, we'll just eat there. And it was 20 bucks a person for a buffet. And when I say buffet, I mean buffet. Like, there was so much food. Oh my gosh, they had like a huge casing of just desserts. I had this like coffee cake tiramisu stuff. It was amazing. I need to figure out where I can get that here where I live because that was so good. Anyway, it was a little bit later that night. My boyfriend and I were hanging out with the band that was performing where we were staying, because they invited us to go just hang out with them or whatever, and you know, they were drinking and everything, but I have Shirley Temples or water or virgin strawberry margaritas, so I was just like drinking Shirley Temples and everything. I wasn't like getting drunk or anything like that, because you guys know I don't drink. But we were hanging out with them and everything, and we hung out with them probably until 4:30-ish in the morning, and we decided to go back to our hotel, and I got so sick, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna go into great detail, but it was not pleasant. I ended up falling asleep outside of the bathroom door on the floor of the hotel. Like, gross. The one place where I never want to sleep is on the floor of a hotel, because goodness only knows what's there. But I ended up falling asleep there because I wanted to be near the toilet just in case something happened. And yeah, it was very eventful, but I ended up feeling better the next day, and we hung out with the band a little bit more, and we didn't really get to eat at the places that we wanted to because we were kind of scared to eat anything else because we were afraid that we'd get sick and stuff. So we didn't get to eat where we wanted to. I had reservations at this beautiful like steakhouse place for my boyfriend because it was his birthday that we went also, because his birthday is the 26th, and that was the day that we actually came home, but we were kind of celebrating his birthday the night before. So yeah, I wanted to take him to this nice dinner, but we didn't want to spend $100 on dinner and then have us get sick afterwards. We figured that'd probably be a waste. So I told him that I would just either wait till next time that we went on vacation there, or I would, you know, get him a nice dinner when we got back into town, when we got back home. Gosh, what else? Oh, my videos. Okay, so my videos have been blah lately. I am 100% fully aware of that. You guys have been telling me, your videos are so repetitive. Your videos are so repetitive. I know. I 100% know, and the reasoning behind that is because I'm not gonna give you guys excuses. I could dish out 500 excuses, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna flat out tell you guys the truth. I've been very stressed out with my personal life, and YouTube has not been my main priority. Priority has been, you know, my mom and making sure, you know, I go with her to every single doctor's appointment, and I kid you guys not. She literally, this past month, through the month of November, she had 2 to 3 doctor's appointments a day. The only time that I had time to myself was the weekends to work on things. Otherwise, I am going with her to all of her appointments because she has a hard time remembering things lately, and that's kind of my job, is to just be there for her or catch her if she trips and just things like that. So, it's been very hectic, and that's why I kind of wanted to, you know, get away for vacation, but vacation ended up being a little bit more hectic than expected because my mom got sick too, and I kind of had to help her out while I was on vacation, and it was kind of a mess. So yes, my channel has been very repetitive. I've been doing a lot of unboxings. I've been doing a lot of things like that, and you guys point it out to me every single day, but I know it before I even put the videos up that they are very repetitive, and the simple fact is because they are, I don't really have to think about it. You know, like if a company contacts me and they're like, hey, we want to send you this box of Japanese candy. Will you eat it on camera? Will you unbox it on camera? They're not paying me to do that, but I'll be like, okay, just because it's a video idea. And I've been doing YouTube for 5 years, and I upload fairly often. So yeah, I'll be completely honest, sometimes it's hard to think of new content that no one else has ever done. And the actual, like, fact of the matter is 75% of your views on your YouTube channel come from search. They don't even come from your actual subscribers. And you guys will notice that. I have over 200,000 subscribers, but I get like 5,000 views on a video. So that's clearly obvious that not all the subscribers are watching videos. And a lot of that has to do with YouTube being dumb and not posting videos on subscription feeds. I know a lot of people aren't even seeing my uploads, so therefore they're just thinking that I'm not posting. I'm posting. Hi, I'm here. I'm posting videos. They may not be the videos you guys want to see right now, but they're the videos that I can put up. And I've been super stressed and super, you guys don't see like the stress I undergo at night, just sitting there trying to think, what am I gonna do that's different? I need to do something with my channel. I need to do something with my channel. Like when I first like developed the process of Drawsome, I was like, yes, this is something new for my channel that everyone can participate in, and it's fun for everybody. And then a lot of people enjoy it, and then there's a lot of people who are just like, what's the point in this? And does there have to be a point to it? I mean, it's fun, and it gets you guys engaging in my channel and everything, and to me that's what matters. But yeah, it's like, or even when I did the Save or Cave series, I still have, you guys, I have like 100 more products that I need to do of that. I just haven't gotten to it yet. And planner videos, to be completely and totally honest with you guys, I stopped using a planner. I totally stopped using a planner, and that is because my life has been so hectic and crazy lately that every time I write something down, 2 hours later I have to go and scribble it out and put it somewhere else because things have been so everywhere and stressful. And it's just been a lot of trauma lately, a lot of trauma. So I've just tried to gather my brain, and that's why I was hoping that this vacation would help out and, you know, just kind of put me on the right track to kind of recuperation and just a fresh start. But now that I'm back in town, I just want a vacation from vacation, and I just want to relax and sleep and sleep and sleep because I missed out on so much sleep when I was there because, like I said, I was up all night by the toilet and it was not fun. So yeah, it's been a doozy, if that's the proper term for it. It's been a doozy lately, and like I said, I'm very fully aware that my videos have not been the greatest lately, But not every single one of them has been sponsored. I know a lot of people that say, oh, this video is sponsored, another sponsored video. There's a fine line between sponsored and just product reviews, or like products sent to me in exchange for promotion or in exchange for video. Sponsorships are when the company actually pays you out of pocket, as well as sending you the product itself. So I have done a few sponsorships. My sponsorships lately have been about 3 weeks to a month apart from each other. So all the videos in between those are either just companies sending me products and me deciding to make videos about. And that's what'll happen a lot of the times, is they're like, oh, we'll just send you this out of the blue. You don't have to make a video, but if you do, that's cool. So I like to make videos about it because, like I said, I've been doing videos for 5 years, and sometimes it's hard to think of new content. So I'm just like, okay, this one's already in my face. I'm in a rush to get videos done because I have to tend to my mom and do things like that. So I like to get my videos just out of the way. And so a lot of the times those, like, You May Twins or things like that, kind of like those similar boxes and things. Bark Box, I do pay for with my own money. Disclaimer, 100% that is out of my own pocket. I am not sponsored. I do not get paid to talk to you guys about Bark Box. I pay for that for Rebel. So I know a few people had been like, oh my gosh, another sponsored video, another sponsored video. Nope. Nope. My videos always say in the description whether the product was sent to me, whether I paid for it with my own money, or whether or not it is sponsored, or something like that. If the video is sponsored, it'll say this video is sponsored by so-and-so. All thoughts and opinions are my own. And I want to stress that again so much to you guys, is all thoughts and opinions are 1,000,000 trillion quadrillion times my own. They're not going to pay me to sit there, and I actually make that a disclaimer too. If I'm working with a company and they're paying me to do a review on a product, for example, the Pet Cube, that is 100% my honest opinion. By the way, update, I left that thing running the whole time that I went out on vacation, and it was so cool to get on the app and be able to talk to Rebel while I was gone. It actually made me miss him a lot more because I felt like I was just like, I could see him, but I couldn't touch him or play with him. So it ended up making me miss him even more, but I was able to talk with him and I could hear his little barks and things like that. And it was really cute. But yeah, like if I make a video for a company, I make it fully aware that I'm going to say my honest opinion, and I'm going to speak the positive and the negative if there is any. And if the company doesn't like it, then I take the video down and I never work with them again. Because I'm not going to spew you guys a bunch of BS. I am straightforward with you guys. And yes, I'll be 100% honest. If a company contacts me and says that they want to pay me X amount of money, that's awesome. You know, you guys would do it too. Because money makes this world go round. We need money to put food in our stomach. We need money to pay our bills. I need money to pay my internet so I can keep producing videos for you guys. So just know that 99.9% of the money that I make from sponsorships, from YouTube, everything like that literally goes back into my channel. Whether it's on new makeup for a haul so you guys can see like what the new products are, or if it's a save or a cave, or just, oh my gosh, you guys, or new equipment or cameras or lighting or whatever. It's constantly going back into my channel in some way or another, constantly. And YouTube isn't paying as much as they used to, as at least I've hit a rough patch. So for me, a majority of my income is coming from sponsorships, to be completely and totally honest with you guys, because YouTube has kind of hit a little bump in the road for me lately. And I think a lot of that has to do with, you know, maybe my videos don't get as much views as they did a couple years ago, and that's okay. You know, I'm not the type of person to freak out over my view count not being up as high, but you guys also got to remember that my income does struggle, and that's why I take on sponsorships, because sponsorships are a great way for me to not only introduce you guys to new products and gadgets and things like that. I'm sorry I keep looking up here. I should be looking right here. Sorry if you find your problems. But, what was I saying? Sponsorships are a great way for me to not only, you know, get some income to put back into my channel to create content and all of that stuff. But it's great to notify you guys of new products that are out that maybe you guys don't know about, especially if it's a newer company who is just trying to get their name out there. Like, for example, I had no idea that PetCube existed. I knew of companies similar to PetCube, but I didn't know of PetCube. So when they contacted me, I legitimately was like, whoa, this thing is really cool. I want to share this with my subscribers because I know a lot of you guys have pets and animals, and you guys love when I do the bark box videos. So I was like, okay, let's do this. I want to do a couple more pet videos on my channel, so let's incorporate this. And it's always something that I can incorporate. There was actually a company that contacted me, and I had tweeted about this. They offered to send me a blanket, like this reversible blanket. It's super thick, super nice looking. It looked like amazing quality. The blanket itself was over $100. And they offered to pay me compensation for making a video. In other words, a sponsorship. And I looked at their page and I was like, okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. But I turned them down. And there were two main reasons I turned them down. Number one is they did not have a color or style of blanket that I myself was interested in. They didn't have any pink ones or pastel ones or anything like that. It was mainly just like a couple animal print ones, and that was about it. So I didn't feel like it was true to who I was. And at the same time, you guys, $150 for a blanket, I'm not gonna promote that on my channel. Like, it's one thing to say, oh, this PetCube is $150 because it's an electronic. It watches your dog while you can't. Like, that's legitimate. But $150 for a blanket, when you can go buy a $10 one at Walmart or Target, I just didn't see the point. And it's not true to my channel. It's not true to my content. It's not true to who I am. And I'm not going to try and sell a $150 blanket to you guys when you could quite honestly spend your money elsewise. You could get 150 things at the dollar store instead of spending $150 on a single blanket. You could get a whole bed set for 150 bucks. A really nice one on eBay for 150 bucks. I mean, my whole bed set was 100. Like, that I'll tell you guys about, because you get the whole spiel, not just a single blanket. Like, I don't know, just the things that these companies do, it kind of baffles me. But at the same time, you know, like, people have to make money. That's how the world works. We have to make money. And, excuse me, and with me having to be at home all the time, YouTube is the best way for me to keep up my income and things like that. So that is why I don't go out and get a real job and all of that, you know, nonsense that people have asked me about is, oh, YouTube's not a real job. You need to go get a real job. My real job is staying home and taking care of my mom. Like, to be completely and totally honest with you guys, I'm practically her caregiver, and that's my job. Do I get paid for being a caregiver to my mom? No. Could I be paid for being a caregiver to my mom? Yes. Why haven't I signed up for that and gotten paid? I don't know. Part of me feels bad if I were to make income from taking care of my mother, because she took care of me for so many years. It just is kind of like, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours type thing. And I feel bad if I were to make income from taking care of my mom when I should just be doing that out of the kindness of my heart. And that's what I do. I do it out of the kindness of my heart, and I make my income through my YouTube channel. And it has worked for me thus far. I'm getting by. I'm not going to say to you guys I am well off, because by no means am I. A year ago, yeah, I was well off on YouTube, with YouTube. Nowadays, no. I'm making about half what I made last year. So when you guys say, oh, your videos are repetitive, I don't want to watch them anymore, I'm fully aware. My pocket is fully aware. My wallet is fully aware. My income is fully aware, because I am making about half of what I made last year. Maybe, depending on the month, because YouTube fluctuates so much. There are some months where I literally only make a third of what I made last year. And that's okay, you guys. That's okay. It's still enough for me to get by every month. And I'm not the type of person to say, you need to watch my ads. You need to click on my ads. You need to buy this from my merch shop. You have to do this. You have to. No, because I know a huge majority of my subscribers are younger, and they don't have PayPal. They don't have access to purchasing things online. And not only that, but I'm not going to push my stuff on you guys. If you guys want to buy a couple t-shirts from my merch shop and help me out, sure, go ahead, do that. If you guys want to click on an ad, that's great. That's awesome. That puts more money from YouTube into my, you know, bank account. That's amazing. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys, you need to click on those ads. You need to watch this. You need to go buy this t-shirt. You have to do that. Because it's all your choice. If you want to support my content and support what I do by, you know, clicking on an ad, even something as simple as that takes no time. You could click an ad and get up and go to the bathroom and come back and it'll be over, you know? So it's like one of those things where you can really help out content creators, not just me. I'm talking about YouTubers in general. No matter who you watch, if you click on that ad, they're getting paid 2 to 3 times more than if you skip the ad. And it's a huge factor. So if you do want to support your content creators, like I said, just click on the ad, let it play, get up, go to the bathroom, grab a snack, come back. By the time you do, the video will be playing, and it's a win-win for everyone that way. You know, you're helping contribute to the creator in the fact of they are getting income, and with that income they can make more content for you guys. You have to know that it's just kind of like a vicious circle that keeps going, and the more money you make from YouTube, the more money goes into YouTube, and the more content is made. And for me, right now, I'm just at a kind of creativity block. I've kind of got that art block going on. And I just realized that I've been talking for quite some time and it is time for me to leave already. I have to get going because I have to go to the doctor appointment with my mom to get her eye checked up. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I just wanted to leave you with one more thing. Vlogmas. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it this year. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. It's probably going to be really boring if I do. I'm just going to put that out there right now. Would you guys rather have boring vlogs go up every day? Or would you just have like my normal videos go up per normal? If I do Vlogmas, it will probably... Should I do it on my vlog channel or should I do it on this channel? Let me know in the comments down below. I usually like to do Vlogmas on my main channel because there's more people watching. But I kind of want to get my vlog channel back up and running also because I know a lot of people have been missing those. It's just things have been so hectic and crazy. I don't think you guys would want to watch me just sitting in doctors' offices for like 6 hours a day. So, yes, I do have some videos planned coming up in the future, but for now, I'm just leaving you with this update, and yes, sorry I talked a lot, but there was a lot that needed to be said, so yes, with that being said, I will talk to you later, I guess. I don't think I have anything else super important that I need to say. I gotta get going, so until next time, so long, stay strong, stay true, and be you. All right, bye!